I, I, I am sorry. I truly am. And with that said, I want to welcome you to a very special episode. This is the Professor P. Fooder video game reviews apology special. And I never thought I would have to make an episode like this. I've seen other people doing apology videos, and I never thought I would be in a position where I would have to apologize. But here I am. This is my apology video. I am your host, your video game professor, P. Fooder, and usually we review video games on this show. And we will today. We are reviewing, I am reviewing Marvel's Avengers War for Wakanda. But before we get to that, let's just get. I got a lot of explaining to do, so sorry. Let me get a drink of water first. I truly am sorry about last episode, episode 6, where I reviewed The Ascent. I gave it a 7 out of 10, but you wouldn't know that because, sorry, my alarm's going off. There you go. Because Chad uploaded the wrong video. Instead of a review, like an idiot, I uploaded a video of my ex-girlfriend Adina's voicemail. And I can't believe that happened. You know what? Okay, so let me start from the beginning. So Adina left me a voicemail. I was talking about that in episode 6, I believe, and it got me really down. It was followed by an email that just shattered me to the core. And I re-listened to that message just over and over again because honestly, that's probably the last time I will ever hear her voice. So what I did, because I know voice messages only last, I think, a couple of days before they get deleted, I went ahead and I recorded that voicemail, a copy of it, a digital copy. So I recorded the voicemail so I can have that as a little keepsake, because that's the last time I'll ever hear from her. Just to save a copy, just for, whatever. Anyways, I go and I do the Ascent review. Gave it a 7 out of 10. I think I was a little too harsh, to be honest, and I apologize for that as well. Anyways, my landlord, Chad, was gracious enough to do the video for me. He knew I was down, so he offered to make the video. All I had to do was send the audio. He would do the rest. So I sent my landlord Chad the audio file, but I mistakenly sent the audio file of the recording of Adina's voicemail. So Chad took that audio, made the video, uploaded it, thinking it was the audio from my Ascent review. Just recently, Chad calls me. My landlord Chad calls me, and he's crying. I'm talking sobbing, ugly crying. And he's like, I'm so sorry. Did you get a chance to see your episode 6? Did you get a chance to listen to it? I said, first of all, calm down. What's going on? No, I haven't. Then he explained everything. And I was mad at first. But, mistakes happened. And to my landlord Chad's credit, he followed my instructions to a T, to the letter. Because I told him, I said, Chad, you are doing me a favor, and I appreciate that. I want to make this easy for you. I'm going to send you the file. You don't have to edit it. You don't even have to listen to it. Just take that audio, add it to a video, and upload that. And Chad followed my instructions. He took that audio, added it to a video, made the video, posted it on YouTube, and there you go. Now, you could argue Chad should have seen that it was only a minute long and thought, this is a short review. But again, I can't really blame Chad, even if I wanted to. And believe me, I do. But he's a young guy. He has his own sort of things going on. So I forgave him. I said, you know what, Chad, let's all good. You were just following my direction. So that's what happened. So that's why in episode 6, instead of the Ascent review, you got to hear my ex-girlfriend Adina's voice. Now, where do we go from here? So first of all, again, I'd like to apologize for that. I'd like to apologize to you, the viewer. You deserve better. I am embarrassed. But I'm also sorry. I'm also apologizing to Adina. I know you're probably not listening to this, but sorry, there's my alarm again. Don't worry about that. I'm sorry, and I betrayed your trust. And having said that, I want to make things right. And I think the only way to do that is to sort of cleanse myself, kind of like how I need to cleanse my email inbox because I'm getting a lot of junk mail. We have an official email that you can email us. It's ask.professor.p.fooder.mailbag.0000 Getting a lot of junk mail, so I got to cleanse that. But also, I got to cleanse sort of my life of this chapter of my life with Adina. So I'm here to announce that next episode, episode 8, is going to be the last episode of the podcast. And I will just explain everything in more detail. I'm going to talk about the email that Adina sent me. I'm going to go into more detail about that. Maybe I'll even kind of go and talk more about my landlord Chad and kind of what's going on there. I'm I'm just gonna get it all out, almost like a therapy session. You know, I'm just gonna get it all out there, and that's it. And then we're gonna close up shop, because I gotta move on. So please stay tuned for the next episode, because that is gonna be the episode of all episodes. It's gonna be the last episode, and I I don't know what else to say. So we're gonna have some closure. I'm gonna finally explain everything, and hopefully we can sort of move on. And you're probably wondering, well, why don't you delete why don't you delete that video and delete whatever? Well, I'm talking about episode 6. You're probably wondering, okay, why don't you just delete that and don't even have to explain this? Well, the problem is, when I sent Chad, my landlord Chad, that file, I deleted it, and this is my only way to listen to it. And as I said, I've been cleansing kind of my inbox, so I've deleted that, and Chad also deleted, because you don't keep a record. A lot of times once you make a video, you could delete it. You don't want to keep space. Anyways, I have to leave that podcast up because that's the only way to do it. Maybe I'll start a shared file or something. It just doesn't happen again. Anyways, that's that. And can't believe that happened. I'm so sorry. So stay tuned for episode 7. Sorry, this is episode 7. Stay tuned for episode 8, which is going to be the last episode of the podcast where I explain everything. I'm going to finally talk about Adina and what happened and all that stuff. I'm gonna do that. So thank you for listening to the Professor P. Fooder video games reviews apology special. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Sorry, I gotta review a video game. This is also a podcast about video games and video games only. So let me review. So today we are reviewing Marvel's Avengers War for Wakanda. Wakanda. Interesting name. And since I am apologizing and I'm kind of being honest, I have to be honest and say I did not play this game. And that's the truth. But I was about to review this game, and then I found out about all the kind of episode 6 nonsense, and I didn't get a chance to play this. But in a spirit of fairness, because it is not Marvel Avengers War of Wakanda's fault that I didn't play this, through no fault of their own, I didn't play this game. And because of that, I have to give this a 10 out of 10. Just based on justice and fairness. So I give this a 10 out of 10, even though I didn't play it. I would never review a game that I didn't play. But in this case, because it's not their fault, I will review it and I will give them a 10 out of 10. Sorry, there's my alarm again. I have this reminder set. I gotta call the dentist, actually. I got kind of a toothache as well. So see, I got a lot of things going on. But anyways, that's it. And thanks for listening, and I'll see you next episode for the last episode. Yeah.